Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alan Van Zandt. Thanks for joining us today. We are live here in Kansas City at the University of Kansas Health System's downtown or Kansas City campus, Battenfeld Hall. We've got a very special afternoon for you planned today. 5 of our very own employees are going to be getting their high school diplomas. They have completed their GED requirements, and today is a day to celebrate. I'm going to step aside here. We can show you where we are here, where some folks have come to congratulate their graduates. Now, these student employees have partnered with us. They have gone through classes thanks to the Kansas City, Kansas Community College, who has offered GED classes on site here exclusively for our employees. The student employees now have been paid for the time they spent in the classroom, 2 hours a day, 4 times a week, and we wanted to do our part in reducing some of the cost and logistics barriers there might be for someone wanting to get their high school education. So funding for the program has come from a couple of generous sponsors that we will hear about later in the program. For now, I'd like to bring in Janae Ty. Hi there, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
This is a big day today, and you've got a special connection to this ceremony because just a couple years ago you were up on stage getting your GED. Tell us about that.
I started the program in 2019 and finished in 2021.
Now, what is your job here at the health system?
I work in central transport. I'm a dispatcher, so I dispatch transporters to go pick up patients and take them where they need to go.
So about 2 years ago, at this very moment, what were you thinking?
I was thinking that I couldn't do it at first, but then with the help of my upper management, Donna, and a host of other people, I was encouraged to just get it done.
And so you are going to be giving a keynote speech today to these graduates. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but what's a little bit about some of the message that you are going to share today?
I'm going to just encourage them to keep going. Don't stop here. It's just the beginning. They need to further their education. Well, they don't need to, but I want them to further their education.
Well, congratulations to you. I guess one thing I didn't ask is, now that you have your GED, what are your plans for the future?
I'm actually in school for mortuary science, so I'm on my 2nd year.
Well, congratulations to that. And I know you work hard in your studies, balancing your work life with your school life and everything else in getting everything done. So we'll let you get down and get ready for the speech.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Jeanette. All right, well, we are just about to begin here. The processional is just about to begin, it looks like, so why don't we turn things over to the program. Enjoy.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for being here today. We're so excited to have so many people in the room for this really big event at our health system. I'm Tammy Peterman, president of the Kansas City division of our health system, and I'm excited to welcome you to this commencement ceremony for our 2022 GED graduates. For the past 2 years, our commencement ceremonies have been virtual. They've been great, but they've been virtual. So we're so pleased to be all together today as we celebrate this really important and remarkable achievement. So I want to start by acknowledging and introducing a number of people up on the stage. So I want you to hold your applause till I get through everyone. But I'll start with Jeff Navor, who's our Health System Vice President of Hospitality Services, Bob Page, our President and CEO, Dr. Greg Mosier, the President of Kansas City, Kansas Community College, Linda Hopkins Sutton, Kansas City, Kansas Community College trustee, and Dawn Ash, also a trustee of the community college. Now, a number of other leaders from Kansas City, Kansas Community College: David Beach, the Director of Adult and Continuing Education; Ashley Irvin, the Associate Dean for Career and Technical Education; Stephanie Pritchard, the Assistant Director of Adult Education; and then a couple of our instructors are up here as well, Pamela Lefebvre and Christopher Bosserman. Please join me in welcoming them. These are all individuals who have helped support this program. This program is so important and has been so important in our hospital for several years now, and you'll hear more of us talk about that in the upcoming few minutes as we get to share a little bit about this. But here's one thing I know. I believe that the most important asset of any organization, and certainly of our organization, is the group of people who come to work every single day. This is yet another way for us to support people at our place. We know that we couldn't do what we do without great people. We're here to celebrate and recognize some really great people who've done some really great things. So we'll talk a little bit more about them in just a few minutes. I'd also like to recognize a few people who are in the audience today. I know that we have some really important individuals who have been supporters and friends and mentors of our graduates. They spend time with our students. They help them where they can. I think they really become friends, and I've seen this happen. I've heard about it. I know that those relationships are ever so important to our mentors as well as to the individuals. So any of the mentors in the room, if you could please stand, would like to recognize you. I love it that we have great people who are helping other great people in our place. That's part of who we are as an organization. We also have some sponsors I'd like to mention. These sponsors have helped make our GED program possible. Very, very special thanks to Heartland Coca-Cola, the Roastery, and the Spence family. Their financial support has allowed us to provide the GED program at no cost to our individuals who are going through the program. These sponsors have supported our program from the very beginning. So individuals who are associated with those three groups, if you could please stand so we could recognize you. And then a very special thanks, I think, should go to the friends and family members of our graduates. We know that the individuals who have supported the students who are now graduates, we know that they have supported. They've been there to cheerlead. They've been there to provide us be a sounding board. They've been there to help as these individuals have gone through the program. So I'd like the individuals who are the family and friends of the graduates to stand as well. Let's thank you. And another special thanks we send out to our current GED class members for serving as ushers today and helping all of us find our seats. We launched our GED program in December of 2018, and the first class was held in 2019. And since then, 23 employees have graduated from the program, including the 5 special people we're here to recognize today. Our GED program has been a really pretty remarkable success. We have new employees who enroll every quarter, and it would never have been possible without an incredible team of leaders and teachers and educators and partners and sponsors. And I want to thank them all, because we know when we do really big, important things, it takes a team. We know that healthcare takes a team. We know that something like this really important program, it takes a team of individuals. And so I want to send a special thanks to all of the individuals and groups who have really helped us make this program such a success. And now it's almost time to celebrate our graduates' hard work. But before we do, I want to turn this over to our next speaker, Jeff Navor. Jeff is the Vice President of Hospitality Service at our health system. I want to really share with you that this was a vision that Jeff had a long time ago. He has been a supporter, he's been a leader, he's been really committed to making sure this program not only survives but thrives. And I believe that it has in our organization. So please welcome Jeff to the podium.
Well, thank you, Tammy. And man, is it great to see all these people in the room. So it has been a long time coming, so we're thrilled you're all here today. You know, as I think about where we are today, graduations are really milestone moments, regardless of what one is graduating from. But I think sometimes we take graduations for granted a little bit. If you think about a traditional high school or college graduation, they're really the culmination of a plan, right? And there's a clear path and a clear number of years that it takes to achieve that milestone. And those years are really dedicated almost exclusively to study in school. But this is different. For an adult going back to earn their GED, there is no clear path or timeline, but instead there are obstacles, there are distractions, and there are opportunities for failure along the way. That's why today is really so special. The 5 ladies and gentlemen who are about to walk across this stage did something extraordinary. Like the 18 fellow team members who walked across this stage before them, they chose this path. They navigated obstacles and distractions and adversity, and they succeeded. They became role models for their team members, for their families, and they've opened new doors for their futures. When we started this program in 2019, we hoped for a lot of things. We hoped that our team members would seize the opportunity to earn something that had escaped them earlier in their life, and they did. And we hoped that by earning their GED, new opportunities would present themselves to those who wanted to take the next steps in their career, and they did. I'm really pleased to be able to say that 17 of our 23 graduates are still with the health system today. And 11 of those 18 graduates have changed roles within the health system by way of a promotion or an internal transfer that wouldn't have been possible without their GED. 2 of those graduates are now supervisors in our departments, and 2 have enrolled in additional school, and 1 has earned an associate's degree. And 1 of our graduates who left the health system did so to pursue nursing school full-time. This is proof positive that for our new graduates, their future at the University of Kansas Health System is bright. Now, while today is about celebrating our newest graduates, and we will get to that momentarily, we must also, as Tammy said, recognize the support team behind this program. I want to start first with the managers and supervisors and our graduates' fellow team members who supported them and worked with them to make it possible for them to balance their work schedules as well as the school that was required. The GED program, though, would also not be a success without our Hospitality Services Staff Development Coordinator, Donna DeGarmo. We are so grateful for her commitment and leadership and passion for supporting our team members who have been on this journey from day one. So a huge thank you to Donna. Finally, a very special thank you to our partners at the Kansas City, Kansas Community College. If we were able to judge our GED classrooms by our teachers, then I think it's fair to say we've got the best classrooms on the planet, because I think we have 2 of the best teachers anywhere. Pam Lefebvre and Chris Bosserman have been dedicated to our program full-time from the beginning, and they represent the best of what Kansas City, Kansas Community College has to offer. We are so privileged to have them all to ourselves and, quite frankly, teaching all of us. We also, in addition to Pam and Chris, we want to thank the rest of the teaching contingency. Joel English, Pat Nugent, and Megan Patrick have provided relief when Pam and Chris haven't been able to be here and during summer vacations, because for our students, they don't get the summer off. We keep going all year round. And finally, in addition to our wonderful teachers, we owe many thanks to the administration and the trustees of Kansas City, Kansas Community College. 4 years ago, they took a chance and partnered with us to build a one-of-a-kind program and help us fulfill our vision. And with that, it is now my honor to introduce the president of Kansas City, Kansas Community College, Dr. Greg Mosher.
Well, that's great. Thank you, Jeff. And what a tremendous thanks to the University of Kansas Health System and to your incredible team for the work that you do with KCKCC and our staff to offer this incredible program right here in the hospital itself. The commitment that has been shown by the hospital that guarantees access to education, which may otherwise not be available for some of our students because of different things that are going on in their lives, the things they're trying to balance with work and family and other obligations. It's just a wonderful thing that you're doing. So thank you for continuing in this program. And graduates, good afternoon to you. You're the reason why we are here. And graduates, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. So as I stand in front of you today, I look out and we're missing one of the fabulous five. So we wish her well, and she'll be back with you very soon, I'm sure. I'd also like to offer my personal congratulations to each one of you on your significant accomplishments. Today is such an important day because it's you that we're here to celebrate your success. I also bring greetings from our full board of trustees. We're fortunate to have our two with us, but our other 5 trustees wish you congratulations as well. They're tremendous supporters of the program and tremendous supporters of you. And of course, we couldn't do it without the dedicated team from KCKCC who was introduced earlier, and especially our fabulous instructors, for Chris and Pam. So thank you for all you do every single day to make this program a success. So graduates, you are the 4th graduating class from the University of Kansas Health System, KCKCC, Because We Care GED program. So it's hard to get used to bifocals, non-bifocals, as I'm looking down here. So if you see me doing this a lot, it means I'm getting old. So, but anyway, congratulations to you. And we do this, why? Because we do care. We do care about your success. We care about your future, and that's why we're here. We thank you for all your hard work and your tenacity. We would not be here today without your dedication and commitment to your education and your future. Your desire and your determination to succeed is to be especially commended, as even as we continue to work with the efforts of COVID-19 all around us, you figured it out, you stuck it out, you made it happen, and that's why you're sitting here today. When you signed up for this program, you made a very important decision that can change the trajectory of the rest of your lives. By earning your GED and demonstrating that you can finish what you start, doors will be open to you that previously weren't. Employers will know that you had the determination and the grit to finish high school and to get your education. And now is the time to think about continuing your education. And there are many routes that you can take, whether you desire a 4-year degree, a 2-year technical degree, or associate degree, or certificate. Don't let those thoughts slip from your mind. Always keep those with you, because that will even open up more doors. And even better, there are a tremendous number of great jobs available in Wyandotte County, but even better than that, there's a lot of tremendous jobs available right here through the University of Kansas Health System. So you're well on your way to making yourselves an amazing career, an amazing life. So don't stop, keep up the hard work. And in paraphrasing a quote from Nelson Mandela and others, things are only impossible until someone does it. So don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people who may tell you that you can't accomplish but what you want to. Just keep working and keep achieving your dreams. We are so very proud of you here today, and I know everyone in this room and online who is watching us is here to continue to help you succeed. So remember, if you get stuck, if you need a little bit of encouragement, you have a great support system, so all you have to do is ask. Again, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Kansas City, Kansas Community College and our Board of Trustees, congratulations. We wish you the very best in all your future educational, career, and life endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mosier, and thank you to all from the college who are here today supporting our students and our program. Before we meet our graduates, and we are getting closer, I want to introduce today's commencement speaker. Janae Tai works in patient transport services, and in March of 2021 earned her GED. Today, Janae is coming back to the stage to share some of her thoughts on what the GED program has meant to her and how it has impacted her career. Please join me in welcoming Janae.
Thank you, Jeff. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to begin on saying thank you for allowing me to speak at such a monumental milestone in your life, because this is big. Even though people don't think it is huge. When I entered the program, I initially did it for my children. I did it because I always tell them, don't tell someone to do something that you wouldn't do. And since I'm strict on them with schooling, I felt I needed to do the same for myself. So let me tell y'all, when I first got into the GED program, I took my first practice test and I was like, oh yeah, I got this in the bag. I got this. Then I immediately went to take my first real test and I failed. I was like, nope, I ain't doing this again. So then I went back to class. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, go home. But they went and found 2 of the best teachers and then put Donna in the mix. They're not gonna let you do that. So, needless to say, I kept going. They would work with you. They worked with me 1-on-1, 2-on-2. They didn't care how I was getting it done as long as I was getting it done. They encouraged me to do things that I couldn't encourage myself to do. With all the encouragement I received from the GED teachers and co-workers throughout the health systems, like mentors, management, and friends, I started to realize that I was doing it for more than my kids. They help us realize that this program is for ourselves, is to do it for ourselves. I went in thinking that I'm doing this so my kids won't look at me crazy when I tell them that they need to have their high school diploma and graduated with a career in mind. And if you was like me, before you got this, you heard a lot of no's. So let me tell you how I turned them no's into yeses. I'm currently enrolled in KCKCC for my 2nd year of mortuary science. Thank you. I volunteered for a nonprofit organization for the last 5 years, and since I've had my high school diploma, I've got to be the vice president of this nonprofit where we are building parks all around Wyandotte County. And now I'm just waiting on a supervisor position to open up in my department. So now that you finished, I wanted to encourage you to keep going forward. You were already you when you started this program. You just enhanced yourself now to where you can't be stopped. And I'm remembering all your faces too, because when I see y'all in the hallway from now on, I'm gonna be like, what you doing now? Where you going? You got this? What you doing? You moving forward? But I want to say congratulations. Thank you guys for letting me speak, and I'm proud of all of y'all.
Well, thank you, Janae. That was fantastic, and congratulations to all that you've been able to accomplish since your graduation. All right, now it is finally time to introduce our graduates, and we will introduce our graduates one at a time, and they will come up, and I think they want to say a few words, and we will present them with their diplomas. So we will start with Shanifa Tia Marie Dunn, works in linen services.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm a little nervous, all right, so bear with me. Dear KU members and fellow graduates, I am beyond thankful for this moment and to share it with my family and friends. Everything in my life is for my mom, my brother, and my kids. I want to thank my biggest influencer, who is Amy. She supported me through everything, even things that didn't have nothing to do with my GED. And she was beyond a mentor, really. And my biggest thing was slow motion is better than no motion. So even though I was going at a slow pace, I was still getting everything done that I need to be done. And I'm taking control of my life by furthering my education and becoming a registered nurse, and I'm going to school at Penn Valley. Thank you and have a good day.
Our next graduate will be Jackson Donovan, Patient Transport Services.
Dear faculty and graduates, first I want to thank Chris and Pam for enriching our lives with education. Thank you to Becky for dealing with me and being an inspiration and role model to me. Becky has been my biggest inspiration throughout this whole program. Next, I want to thank the graduates and say I am proud of you for all your accomplishments, and good luck to all your future endeavors. I knew I wanted to pursue a career in healthcare and further my education and make a difference here at KU. This is my second week of the PCA internship, and I'm so grateful. Without this program, I wouldn't be able to be in the internship. I never thought I could even think about pursuing a career as an RN. I'm one step closer as I'm learning the ropes of a PCA. Again, none of this would be possible without the GED program. This is just the beginning for all of us graduates. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jackson. Alexis Soledad Mora.
I'm not great at public speaking, so I'm just be looking down while I say this. Hello, my name is Alexis Soledad Mora. I'm in the dining services with KU Med, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity given to me. I want to thank everyone who has pushed me and supported me on this path, and a special thank you to Diego, Karina, Angel, and Jennifer, my brothers and sisters, for making me want to be a better example for them. I love you guys so much, and another special thank you to my boyfriend, Jesus, and my best friend, Maria, for being my wonderful support system and helping me stay strong through the difficult times. I wanted to achieve this goal because I really wanted to make my grandmother, mother, and father proud. My plan is to further my education so that I can have a career for myself and continue on making the people I love most proud. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, Stephanie Lorraine Wright.
Good evening. I just wanted to thank the faculty, my mentor, my teachers, my staff, our staff that helped me maneuver on this path, because there's been a lot of times I wanted to stop or give up, but they was like, no, you can do it. So I put my heart into it, and now I see, and it's a feeling of just extreme growth, and I just wanted to let everybody know that for KU, this establishment has opened a lot of doors for me, and I thank them for everything possible that they have done, and this program is so excellent. I wanted to wish all the other graduates profound time in enjoying whatever they want to do from now on, furthering their education. I just wanted to let everybody know that my teachers are inspirational. They were there. They're the teachers that everybody should have to teach, you know. They are our friend as well as our teachers, at least for me. My mentor, who's always been there for me when I needed stuff or needed somebody to talk to, I called him, Mr. Bob. I appreciate everything. My thing in life now is just to try to go on with my education and fulfill things that I think I wasn't able to do, but I see I can accomplish anything now. So I thank everybody, my guests, my team members in my dining area, because they put up with me too, crying about not being, you know, able to get through it, but here we stand. So I thank everybody who is here and that blessed us with this opportunity that we have to provide excellent care for our members of our community and our staff. Thank you.
All right, we will now call our graduates back to the stage, and Donna, if you will join us, and we will present diplomas. All right. Shaninfa Tia Marie Dunn. Jackson Donovan.
I guess I should be covering you.
I got it. Alexis Soledad Mora. And Stephanie Lorraine Wright.
How about one more round of applause for our graduates? So the older I get, I find myself remembering things. Some of them are accurate and some aren't so accurate. But I watched these people come up here and speak today, and I was just in awe. Because 47 years ago, I had the opportunity to speak in front of my high school graduating class, and I was a disaster. First of all, I didn't have a cell phone because I didn't have cell phones, so I was impressed how you guys are reading from that. And my knee was up against this thing banging away while I was speaking because I was so nervous. So I wish I could hang out with you guys because I can learn how to be a lot more calm when talking to people. So you guys did a phenomenal job. Interestingly enough, the topic of my presentation was an old song by Chicago. You guys are too young to know who Chicago is. But it was called "We Can Make It Happen." And that's exactly what you guys have done. It is so impressive to listen to your stories and have you come up here and share some of those with us. So congratulations. You know, as Tammy said at the beginning of the program, the beauty of today is that we're here in person. Now, we're still masked, but at least we got eye-to-eye connection. And while it's been fun to do these virtually over the last couple of years, I just got to tell you, there's nothing like being together in person. So that's what makes today so special. You know, I think about what it takes to earn your GED. And just by having to manage your work responsibilities, your family responsibilities, and everything else, that's an awful lot to handle, right? I mean, that's an incredible task. So now add to that, you had a few more challenges, right? Not to mention COVID-19, that kind of made things a little different. And you guys had to figure out how you were going to do things virtually in the classroom and then also be in class, right? And then at the same time, your workloads were exponentially higher because we were taking care of more patients than ever before. Because when you're the preferred healthcare provider, people want to come here for their healthcare, and you guys are trying to get a degree and at the same time try to take care of these record numbers of patients. When we started this program back in 2019, we got a lot of questions. And the biggest question was, why are you doing this? Why are you going to have this program? And I think for anybody who hears today or anybody who's online, the answer is pretty simple. All you have to do is look at the Fab Five, which I love, a big sports fan, so Michigan, that's really good. But the Fab Five, all four here today, plus all your predecessors who came through here, that's exactly why we did this program. You know, when you think about healthcare, people are at the center of healthcare, right? And that's either the people who've chosen us for their care, or it's the people who have come here to take care of those who chose us for their care. And so as a healthcare system, our number one commitment is to people. And that people component is, again, the patients who choose us, plus each and every one of you who are helping to take care of those patients. You know, we call this program Because We Care. So there's a theme here, right? The word care is kind of throughout the entire program. And we believe that our investment in this program is going to pay dividends for our health system as you folks go on and grow your careers. And while I appreciate what Dr. Mosier said, we want you to have that career growth right here, because this is the pipeline for future growth for you inside our organization. We also believe we're making an important commitment to our community, because here's what we know: if our employees are successful, our community is successful. And so that's the bigger commitment that we're actually making. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you're an inspiration to all of us. I mean, think about it. You've become role models for our entire organization. Your peers are in here, your family members are in here, and you now have the torch to carry of being a role model. And in listening to all of your stories, I'm confident that you'll be able to carry that torch. So this marks a great, great accomplishment for each and every one of you. But it's not just a celebration about today. It's about a celebration about tomorrow. It's about your future and our future together. And we can't wait to see what each and every one of you are about to achieve. So congratulations again to Shanifa, to Jackson, to Lizbeth, and to Stephanie. And for all of you who are here today to celebrate in this program, thank you for being here. Thanks for your support of this program, and let's celebrate the daylights out of these graduates.
Thank you all for coming today.
Well, as we heard during the ceremony, there have now been 23 graduates of the GED program through the University of Kansas Health System. And of note, 17 of them still work within the health system. 11 of them now have advanced their careers to beyond jobs that they would have been qualified for before they completed this GED program. So today, representing a new beginning for our graduates, we certainly congratulate them for their efforts today and their continued careers here with us at the health system. Now, before we go, we do have some folks to thank, certainly, for this. They are those who helped bring this program to life. They've really helped change a lot of lives here the past 4 years. Of course, the Kansas City, Kansas Community College for providing the teacher support and in coming here to our campus to help educate our students, and for coordinating those teachers in the 2 hours per day, 4 days a week that they have been in the classrooms with these students. Also, Heartland Coca-Cola for their financial support, the Roastery, and also the Spence family that have helped funded this program so that we could help celebrate the success of these students. And they've been with us since the beginning. We do thank all of them. Well, that will do it from the Battenfeld Auditorium here at the Kansas City Health System, the University of Kansas Health System campus here, the main campus. I'm Alan Van Zandt, and have a great day.